Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Wanderer. So there's a couple things I wanted to go through. First of all, I wanted to apologize for episode 7 not having any sound. I don't know what happened there, and that was not from the recording, as the intro did not have sound either. So that tells me that it was something in the editing. But regardless, I did not check it before I uploaded it, so that is of course on me. And I will do my best to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Next, I got a nice little message from somebody on YouTube that gave me a little bit of advice. And this was something actually quite important, and that would be Linky Man. So, first of all, I wanted to run through that really quick. When you're smithing, and this is something that I hadn't realized, although when I always smithed, I always used this handle. So that was just natural to me, and so I was kind of going a bit slow until he reminded me of something. If you take this handle, and as you can see, it has the one-handed, and it also has the two-handed version of it. That's not going to give you as much EXP as ones with two-handed only. So what you want to make sure is that when you are smithing, make sure you take a handle that only is allowed for two-handed. So just, watch out for that. So, there was something else. Okay, so I'm going to give you a rundown, and this is actually going to cut into in a couple different parts because I'm not 100% ready to go. For the most part, we're good to go. I did get 125, so I do have artisan community. I did end up wanting that. And there's a little bit of a reason why, which I will get to in a moment. As you can see, my smithing is up to 328. So we got pretty much everybody together, and we're realistically good. I still need to make the stuff. So one thing that I did want to bring up, and I'm not sure how many people know this. As you can see, we're 500 days in. Varric is 11 years old, and my little sister is 14 years old. And I'm only 22 years old. I did not realize that when you have enabled death and birth off, nobody ages. So therefore, you're not going to die of old age, which makes your little brother and your little sister worthless. They're not 18 years old. They're never going to age. So that pretty much sucks. So why that creates a little bit of a problem is because of the people that you have in your group. Now, obviously, I use my big brother, and I would use my little brother and little sister for groups. So now I'm going to have to use my big brother and my wife for a group. That still leaves one more group. So I'm going to have a companion run a group. And la 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 la. And if you go ahead and get Talent Magnet, which allows you another group, you're going to have another companion run a group because you don't have your little brother, little sister, or you're not going to have any kids. So once again, I just hope that Tail World gives us it back where we can die of old age, and yet we can have kids. That was pretty much really depressing, and having enable birth off and death off is kind of a letdown. I really loved having old age and birth on. I really did like that. So I'm not too happy with that right now. I don't really feel like that's something they're going to enable really quickly. So that's really depressing. Really depressing. So what I plan on doing is that I am going to end up getting our weapons ready and getting a little bit of equipment for my wife and for my big brother. Then I'm going to end up sending them out to make two groups. I'm going to join a faction as a vassal for just a little bit, and that is so I can gain leadership. I want to gain that leadership because I want them around. But that's only going to be for a short amount of time, which will most likely be the Northern Empire. As you can see, the Northern Empire is pretty much decimated, so I'm not worried about losing relation with these wolves. So I'll join it just for a little bit to pull my two family members into my group, gain some leadership, then I'm going to leave and then figure out where I'm going to go. And holy crap, has this map changed. Now the Western Empire has gotten their butt kicked and the Southern Empire is coming back. Wow. Frickin' Britannia and the Kuzites. It just never fails. But once I get past that point, which will be good for me, because then I am going to be able to take the best troops out of theirs. I'm going to have one of them getting Empire troops for the Legionnaires, obviously, and one of them getting Kuzite, so that way they have more cap. And then we'll be realistically ready to fight. And artisan community was important because obviously I want to try to get up to a higher clan tier. Because right now I think I can only run one party. Yeah, until this hits the third one, I can only run one party. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. And I'm going to show you that in little bits and pieces till we have that done. And then I'm ready to join. I wanted to join as a vassal for a little bit, I was thinking. Unless I am going to go balls out and join somebody to become try to bring them back for the brink. I mean, I really wouldn't mind doing that to the Southern Empire if I could. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough time, which we're going to go ahead and see. So I'm sure there's something I forgot for Linky Man. There was something that I was going to address with you, and I forgot about it, and I was trying to check your messages to see. There was definitely something that I wanted to address, but I can't remember what. Oh, the herd or the hides. I think that was what it was. Yeah. Yeah, you could just, I got to on my top 3 video for buying horses and cutting them up for the hides and everything. Sheep as well, in forals. I feel like it's almost a tiny bit of an exploit, as I've shown with the, you can buy mules. I can do this right now. I can go down into Assyria territory. I can buy up all their mules and sumpter horses, cut every one of them up and make profit. And I mean a huge profit. Because down there, they're all under 50. And as I showed, buying them for 56, I still made profit. So I try to steer away from that a little bit. However, if I do get them as loot, I'll cut them out because I figured I've earned them. So it's really kind of a thing that in my head I have to determine, do I think this is a little bit exploitable or not totally intended? Then I have to try to do that because I'm trying to play almost as realistic as possible. It's really hard to put into words what I really want to mean. I cannot really put that into words. It's like I will reload getting a wife, and I feel that the reason why is because the numbers are still off, which Tail World has already said once that the numbers were off when you go to try to marry somebody, and I feel like they're still way off. So, and of course because also we don't have noble bows, which I could just go ahead and pull up the cheat program and, you know, waste 70,000 to do that. So I could technically do that, but there are just certain things that I do and that I don't do, like building javelins. I know some people like to do that, and I don't criticize anybody that does it. If that's the way they want to play their game, I don't have a problem with it. That's their right. They bought the game. They can do it the way they want to do it. However, since I'm posting this to YouTube, I want to try to remain, you know, as even keeled to everybody because somebody might say, "Oh man, that's just exploitable. He's just being cheap," and you know. So I try to find a common ground. So I do use it, but at the beginning part of the game, you're not going to see me do it, and that's why, because I just want to try to keep things as even as possible. I have my own setup of how I do things, and I think I do it pretty quickly. If everything goes my way, in about 20 days, I can have a workshop though, 25 maybe. By 100, I can have two, possibly three workshops, married, family rescued, all that jazz. So, all right, so that is enough gabbing for now. I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to do a few things, get ready, and then I'm going to show you the bits and pieces, and that way we can get right to battling, because I don't know when 1.5.6 is coming out, so I want to try to get as much done as possible before that happens. So I will see you soon. We've got step one complete. I got all of our weapons made. So everybody has their weapons. We're pretty much good to go. As you can see, we're really light on armor. That's going to be a problem, although I don't have a ton of money, and I do want to save it. So the next step is I need to make sure I grab us some arrows. Not everybody has stack step arrows, so I do want to run over to Kuzite territory and grab them. I definitely want to make sure we have them. And I do have a little bit too many mules on me right now. My herd penalty isn't too bad considering I do have riding horde, which is recovering, what is it, 1.6 or something like that. So that's not bad, not great, but not bad. So I definitely want to head over there, try to grab a few from them, and then I have to think about the placement of my workshops. As you can see, my workshops are doing really, really well, but I have them split, so I may have to end up joining the Assyri, because I don't want to lose these two workshops, as they're doing so much. I mean, they're doing better almost than my tannery is. So I'm gonna go run over to Kuzite territory right now to look for some more arrows. And then I'm also, while I'm doing that, as you can see, it's a long distance, so you know that's why I'm doing the pausing and stuff. So I'm also going to look at grabbing some troops, because one of my family members is going out so they can get as many cav as possible, and then the other one will go out for Empire. So I'm just going to go grab that really quick, and then I think it's time to probably get the groups going, join up, and get that leadership done real quick so we can go to war. So I will see you soon. Right, so I got my two groups out. We got our next clan here, and I picked up the wrongs, which was really great because I needed her for another infantry captain. The problem we're going to have is going to be my fourth group. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do about that yet. I got her equipped. She is learning a little bit of smithing, but right now I'm running horses, because with those two groups out right now, I'm losing 1,000 a day. So that's going to create a little bit of a problem. You can see right there I lost 1,200. So I'm not going to be able to pull them for long. So when it comes time, oh, they're losing. They're going to get their butt kicked. So what I'm going to end up doing is that I'm going to pull those guys into my group to make an army. But I'm only going to do it for a short period of time because we don't have the money for it. Then I'm going to end up breaking them up. Unless, of course, I just wanted to become a vassal, which I didn't really want to right away. But finding the extra people to run the parties is a pretty big deal. So that's where we sit at the moment. I'm not that much further away from making my decision as to what I'm going to do. That I do not know yet. I will have to make that decision very quickly here. And that way I got to decide, am I going to be a mercenary or am I going to be a vassal? And this is scary. This is what you want to avoid, because you got all this here That's Botania, and all that here, that's frickin' Kuzite. So that is super, super scary right now. I don't know what we're going to do about that. That's got me a little bit worried, and these guys also have me a little bit worried for the fact that I've already been through here, so I don't have a lot of money to spend on that. But we're almost to the point where we're going to start and figure out exactly what we're going to do. And then we can be able to have hopefully a little bit of fun before 1.5.6 comes out. So I will see you in just a little bit. Alright, I just hit my next clan tier and I was unsure of what to do, but I'm going to take a risk. This is a big risk. And I'm going to join up. Because she's not actually at war right now. So obviously the first thing, this is just doing this really quick. And I am hoping that they don't go to war. So I'm hurrying to rush over here where my companions are. All I want to gain is about 50 leadership. That's all I care about. That's my only goal right now. If I can gain 50 leadership, I'll be ecstatic. You can see the leadership's already flying. He was a little bit far off. My big brother was. But that's all I want to do is just gain that leadership. And then we're going to leave. I'm going to disband everything, and then we're going to go back to being a vassal or a mercenary. We're gonna go off and do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I will let you know if anything happens or it is time for us to leave and finish off what we need to finish off. All right. Well, I'm sitting here. I'm gaining leadership. It's good. It's up over 50. And the coups that we declared war on the Kuzite. So I'm actually considering, do I go after the Kuzite? I've got 400 troops right now. The problem is that my big brother that I left in Kuzite territory didn't pick up many nomads. I'm not exactly sure why. So we have a decent group. Not great. Of course, we don't have as you can see the archers. Let's get him going. Um, it's a little concerning from the fact that as you can see, I do have some, but if you're going to get into a battle with probably 1,000 Kuzite army, it's going to have literally 3, 4, 500 cap, and you're not going to be able to defend that. Even if I have even strength, I don't feel comfortable with that because I don't think I even have 100 in my army. So I'm not exactly certain what to do. I would love to attack some of them, take some of this territory back. I could do it because I have enough influence to summon. I could summon a couple people that would pull me up to close to 500 troops, but it would still concern me that a 1,000-man army would just decimate me. Because normally what I have is I have a ton of Fions, Legionnaires, and Horse Archers. Those are the three that I concentrate on. Not so much Cav. It's a little bit of a loss. And I have to decide really soon. I can't wait. I'm losing like $2,000 a day, and I'm down to 81,000. So I have to decide soon what I'm going to do. I would love to pull a couple people with me and one battle, just to see how well I'm going to do. There's a lot of potential targets, you know, 2 castles sitting right there with the Gnostica. But I feel like I'm going to have some people with me. It would be nice to have these. I'm never going to catch him. I'm traveling slow. To 82 morale, that's good. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about pulling a couple people in and try to take a couple targets. So we have marriage on. And I've seen people were lost. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I wouldn't mind trying a battle or two against the Kuzite. And it's also nice to get horses. I don't know how well we're going to do though. Trying to get more archers. Those will be my legionnaires good to go. And these guys, they're just... I don't have war horses. I mean, are you telling me these guys are ready to go to tier... Well, to become... Oh, they don't have them. This I need to go over to Poros for. Those guys are ready to... Might be ready to go, but... Yeah, I don't think it shows if you don't have the available to upgrade them. So I think that's why it's not showing. So let's go hit Poros, where I know they can have some. I'm just interested to see whether or not those can go up, because those going from raiders to horse archers is a big deal. And I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I would like to take a couple opportunities to actually go after them. Oh wow, we got this here. We can take this castle. Alright, there you go. Go back over here where I know there are horses. What's really weird about this game is Sturgeon. Look at this. They got one there. Look at the Sturgeon territory. I mean, they're doing really, really good. Look at their area. They're doing amazing. So, ooh, Amitatis as well. See if we can skate up here for horses. So I think, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I think we're going to make an attempt. I don't know how many I can upgrade. I have to look and see how many can upgrade. A few more. I chose the perk to give 15 experience to everybody instead of 30 to 1, 2s, and 3s. And I think it was because of the thing that went along with it is the reason why I did that. Alright, now I need to be extremely careful. We're really starting to get low, but getting these up there is super important. And these I'm trying to get as many archers because I don't have peons. So let me get this set up. I'm going to get this set up and then we are going to go attack something. I got 94 influence, which is amazing. That is going to allow me to hopefully summon someone, and I don't know why I keep doing that when I can just do it right from here. Wow, there's a 16. He's the only one left. Um, hmm. um, where's the efficient campaigner? Um, where is it? I don't understand where that is. It's not there. Or is it here? Is it going to show? There it goes. Okay, it'll show there. I was going to say, I didn't need to be quartermaster to do that, so I am losing a little bit. However, I don't have the great perk yet. This is what hurts. And I still need level 32 to get it. Price of loyalty to decrease wages. So let me get some stuff set up real quick, because I know we're getting near the end of this episode. Let me set a few things up, and then we'll finish off on where we're sitting for attacking. All right, so here's the updated situation. We got that army right there. It doesn't say they have a lot of cav, and that's what's concerning. Oh, that's prisoners. Oh, they do. Okay, so they got 95 cav and 162 horse archers. Damn. And this party doesn't want to join me. As you can see, I take them, but for some reason they don't want to join in, and I get worried about that. What I want them to do is like go after Poros or something, and then if they try, see, we're following them down. I want them to go hit Poros, because then we'll attack. Oh, they're heading through there. All right, so they're going to go after that castle, which means the army should come their way. Can we get them to engage? I want them to engage them. I don't know if they're fast enough, but if they can engage them, then I could come in and help. No, they don't want to do it. I don't think I can take them. I'm almost waiting for the point where I feel like they're going to starve. I feel like they're going to hit that point. I wonder if they're going back for food now. I feel like they're going for food. Yeah. Yep, and they got more guys. Damn it. Oh, I really wanted to take them. They're going after... I'm on the way.
Footmen! Stay close! Infantry! Footmen! Cavalry! Follow me!
Good riddance. Whoa, almost gotcha. Almost gotcha. Your history. You're stuck. Alright guys, let's go.
Attack! Cavalry attack! Charge! Everyone, kill them all!
How'd that miss? Good riddance, son. Check out these damn archers. Gotcha. Who's left? Well, nice way to end it off. I see you. You, sir, just got owned. I lost 4, but I gained a lot of skill. Now start building up charm. Prisoners! Alrighty. Now we can finally get some guys going. I'm happy with that. You're a 3, aren't you? Yeah, you're only a 3. Nice, nice, nice. You saved their hides. Yeah, I saved you. You're welcome. That was a good way to finish it out. We still got that main pack out there. I don't know what they're up to. There they are. Another army. This one's smaller though. That one just broke up. Can I take them? I think I'm gonna try to take them. Now the unfortunate thing is some of these guys are probably gonna end up joining up, but I don't feel as bad taking on a 785. I can't see what they have. Yeah, they only got like 160 cap. So I feel a little bit better taking on them, which I think I'm gonna do. We gotta get, we gotta have archers. I didn't even upgrade my guys yet. Boom. Legionnaires. Alright, so we're looking good. Fatherless is no big deal. Ragged is no big deal. They're not a big deal at all. So I think I'm definitely going to go after that. So that is what we are going to do in the next episode. We're all set, and we're going to just play around and have a little bit of fun at war. And we can always leave if we get into trouble, because that's always been an option available for us. So yeah, that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to try to have some fun. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.